Richard Flint, and welcome to our Mind Fitness workout. I want to talk to you today about living in a hurry. So, have you ever felt the need to speed up? You felt like you were behind and needed to catch up with things. Or have you ever told yourself, I need to slow things down? I can't continue to live at this pace. I would bet more people live their life in a hurry than slowing their life down. Well, now, would that be true about you? Let's test living in a hurry, okay? Yes or no questions. Do you ever feel there are not enough hours in your day? Yes or no? Do you find yourself worrying about tomorrow when you haven't finished today? Yes or no? Do you ever cram your day with more than you know you can get done because there is just so much to do? Yes or no? Do you ever find yourself multitasking constantly? Yes or no? Do you ever tell yourself, I've got to get more done? Yes or no? How often do I talk to you about pace? For most people, pace is a challenge to control. Now, why? You put too much on your plate? You're anxious and stressed in your life. You can't find enough time in the day. And everything in your life is a priority. Pace is one of the most important aspects of your life. It's a major contributor to your ability to manage your life. Now, listen to me. The pace I'm talking about is not about physical speed. Speed is a byproduct of being out of mental and emotional control. When your pace is too fast, certain things are going to happen. It puts extra stress on you. You ever felt that? It alters your mental sharpness. What about that? Creates conflict about what to do first. You're exhausted before you ever get started. But what about when your pace is too slow? It puts more uncertainty on you. You're always overthinking things. There's a collision between your mind and your emotions. And then everything gets caught up in your web of worry. Now, you need to listen to what I'm about to say. There is a dangerous companion that travels with pace. And the thought is always being in a hurry. The feeling I need to hurry up is something we don't talk enough about. When you live your life in a constant hurry, certain things are going to happen. You have the tendency to touch, not complete. Underneath, your stress is speeding up. Rest is never enough. The road you travel becomes a blur. And put all of this together, and you know what? You are out of control. Being in a hurry is an enemy. It's a tool the old you, your own nature, uses against you. So, let me tell you about Scott. He was a guy I met on a flight to West Palm. He was one of those lucky people who got the seat next to me. From the moment he stepped on the plane, I knew he was going to be a case study for me. He didn't walk onto the plane, he rushed. He made his way down the aisle, stopped beside me, pointed to the seat and said out of breath, That's my seat. I started to stand up to let him in, but I wasn't quick enough for him. He pushed past me and climbed over me. Now, he didn't sit in his seat. He fell into his seat, looked at me, and said, "There is never enough time to get everything done. I've been running all day and barely have had time to go to the restroom." I thought to myself, that's more information than I needed. He looked at me and said, "You headed to West Palm?" "Yes, I'm headed home." "Do you live there?" "Yeah, I live in Rural Palm." "Really?" "I live in Madison Green." And then the thought came into my mind, I hope he doesn't live in the same community I live in. Thankfully, he wasn't. He looked at me and said, "What do you do?" "Well, depends on the day. I'm a speaker, writer, or mentor." "Wow, you counsel people?" I thought to myself, here we go. For the rest of the flight, he unloaded on me. I'd just finished speaking for 4 hours, and he was the last thing I needed. Then I caught myself, reminded myself of my statement. Somebody's going to need me today. So I leaned in and listened. The more he talked, the faster his pace got. He was going nonstop. We talked and we exchanged phone numbers. 2 weeks later, he reached out and asked to meet me for coffee. So we met at Starbucks. He was the same guy already talking before he reached the table. "Richard, I haven't stopped thinking about what you said. I need to get my life under control. I've got to stop living this rat race. I'm doing damage to my health." He told me he'd gone to the doctor and asked him, what did the doctor say? The doctor said the same thing you did. If I don't slow down, I'm headed for a heart attack. I know you're both right, but there's just too much to get done and too little time to do it. I leaned in, looked him square in the face, and said, "Listen to your doctor. What good is all of this if you kill yourself?" 2 weeks later, his wife Linda called me. "Richard, Scott's in the hospital. He had a heart attack." "How is he?" "He's going to be okay. It was a mild heart attack." So I went to see him. I stepped in his room, took a look at him, and said, "I guess you didn't listen to your doctor." I heard him. I told myself that I would slow down once I got caught up. Well, how did that work? Not well. Look at where I am. Today, Scott is doing okay. He realized that there's more to life than living in a constant hurry. Living your life at warp speed is not what life is about. It's about you managing your life, not your life managing you. Always being in a hurry is saying, "I'm superhuman." Being in a hurry allows the old you, your own nature, to take control. How? Having time become your enemy. How? Unhealthy living becomes acceptable. How? Refusing to listen to what life is telling you. How? Rushing all the time becomes your normal. How? Your life is no longer your life. So how's your pace? Are you managing your life, or is your life managing you? Hey, it's not about having a lot to do. It's about too much to do. God did not create you to live your life in a hurry. He put you here to live your life at a manageable pace and not live so fast you're no longer living. If you want to take this workout to a deeper level, go to my website at richardflint.com/store and enter the coupon code FIT15 at checkout to get your discount today on my program, Exiting the Rat Race. Now, I'll see you at our next Mind Fitness workout where we'll discuss building confidence in yourself. If this has helped you today, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss our next workout. Richard Flint, I'll see you soon.